What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Legends of Tomorrow Season 3 video. So if you're new to the channel, please do drop a like and please do subscribe as well if you did enjoy the rest of the video. It'd be super appreciated and it lets me know just what you like so I can make more of the stuff you like. So it has been a week since Comic-Con has ended and I'm getting the blues. We've had so many cool trailers, lots of brand new insights as to what will be coming up in the world of geekdom, comics and TV and all that kind of business. I mean, we've had quite a lot of fallout from that. I mean, Supergirl isn't having the best time, obviously, with the whole Supercorp ship being made fun of, which was, yeah, that's a thing. But we're moving on from that quickly. But we had a raft of information from Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, which I am really excited about. I mean, I love all of these shows equally, to be honest. Supergirl, just a bit less after last season. It was a bit of a weak season, unfortunately. But I'm really loving Legends of Tomorrow. Now, of course, Legends of Tomorrow 2 ended on a massive cliffhanger, and as well, Comic-Con gives us a stupid amount of news, to be honest, to actually digest. And I've been, like I said in my previous videos, my previous 5 things videos, I mean, I have discovered stuff which I didn't even know was a thing, and a lot of sites are just now catching up because, albeit there is just far too much stuff. So I thought I'd digest a lot of things here for you and discuss just what is going on and what will be happening in Legends of Tomorrow Season 3 because, well, there's a lot going down. Now, first of all, the first thing is that the show will start directly after Season 2. So obviously the show is going to start after Season 2 because, well, it's Season 3. I know you're saying that, but it will directly start at just exactly where the team had broken time and their anachronisms have occurred, and this is what they'll be chasing throughout this season. Anachronisms is basically things out of time, so the wrong kind of item in, say you saw like a dinosaur running around the street, which is exactly what we have here in Los Angeles. The team will have to deal with these dinosaurs, and it does certainly look like dinosaurs will be a big thing. And the show does certainly seem to love dinosaurs because Ray Palmer sort of had a pet version, so they'll deal with all this going on, and it looks insane. And it's kind of what we saw in the trailer. We saw them kind of looking out and having to deal with that, so we'll probably see that a lot more in depth as the season goes on. Now, next up, Gideon, who has been a very intriguing part of the show, where he's dealt with Reverse Flash. We've seen, obviously, Reverse Flash as Harrison Wells talking to Gideon and trying to work out what was wrong with time. Gideon, invented by Barry Allen of all people, and Gideon has also as well been the captain or the ship's, the Wave Rider's AI. So Gideon is a huge part of Legends of Tomorrow just because obviously she gives an insight into everything, and weirdly in one of the most bizarre parts of the Arrowverse. I'm not talking about the season where Felicity was in a wheelchair and we had those cringy Felicity moments. No, I'm talking about when Gideon became a real person. And I was just like, this is freaking weird, man. Like, dude, seriously, having this weird kind of person on the show, it was just bizarre. But we're getting it back. Gideon will return to be a person in the flesh again in Legends of Tomorrow Season 3. And I'm not too sure why this will actually be going on or why Gideon is returning, because it's very much like Vision in the MCU. We've got Vision, who was the AI for Tony Stark, and then later on he actually got imbued or was created and was imbued with the gem and was able to, walk around and totally be a person, and albeit he didn't like doors and just walk through them. And, well, later on in Infinity War, we will be exploring his romance, his comic book romance that he had with the Scarlet Witch, but that's enough MCU for now. So I'm not too sure if this is a good idea and if I actually really, to be honest, want that to happen in this show. Do I actually want a Gideon walking around. It was just weird for me, and like, that's enough on that. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Next up, we have Rip Hunter. Now, what is Rip Hunter doing? So, one of my problems I had with Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 was that we had a lack of Rip Hunter. And I'm a big Arthur Darvill fan. I loved Arthur Darvill over on Doctor Who. I thought he was one of the best kind of... If you're a fan of Doctor Who, you'll know that the Doctor goes around space and time with companions, and then for some reason the boyfriends of these companions pop up. Think like Mickey in Season 1, and then later on we had Amy Pond and Rory would turn up and kind of cock-block the Doctor. But he was really cool, really, really was a great character. I thought Mickey wasn't really that good as much as I liked the actor. And Arthur Darvill was great. And the problem here is the fact that, well, we actually had barely any Rip Hunter. Then he was actually tricked and turned and manipulated by the Legion of Doom, but we got him back in the end. And now the thing is here, Rip Hunter will actually be moving away from the team. He's left at the end of Season 2, and he's formed he will be in the future forming his own Time Bureau. Now, this Time Bureau will be the ones who are trying to fix all these anachronisms, and the show's creators said that these people are the proper ones to do it. These are the real deal team. They are they are really the right people to do it, but they will butt heads with the Legends, who are inexperienced and really don't really know what they're doing, to be honest. And they are the ones who go and kind of the rogues of doing this. So it looks really, really cool to see what will be happening there. And I'll be excited to see how these two teams will butt heads. And I expect we'll probably see the ISIS character there as well, the Black Adam character who's joining the show. I expect she will actually be on the Time Bureau as well. Now, next up, we have villains. Now, the show will have seemingly multiple villains. I mean, the problem with Season 1 is that we just had Vandal Savage, and it was really kind of, that was it. And what made Season 2 so good was the fact that we had multiple villains. So the multiple villains were actually quite interesting, and it seems like we will actually be getting this going on, and we will actually have more villains. And one of those villains is Kuasa, who is one of the Vixen, or in the Vixen family, and she is actually going to seemingly try and steal the Anansi totem, I would expect, as well, just like she did try in the Vixen TV show, and also similarly in the comics as well. So she will be a villain moving forward in Season 3, and we will have Amari try and actually question what she is doing with Nate, and should she go back to her own time. And lastly, we will be meeting Ray Palmer's family. And if you remember in the Season 1 episode where Sidney Palmer had his kind of legacy, and he was the famous one as opposed to Ray, well, we will be meeting him, and we will also be meeting Ray Palmer's mother. So it's going to be really cool to see this and see more of the Atom and Ray Palmer's history on the show. So I'm excited to see how that will go. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited? Are you excited for Season 3? And let me know if there's anything I've missed. Is there anything I don't know? Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. And I'll see you soon, and goodbye.
Guys, I think we broke time.
Each of these dots represents an anachronism.
It's gonna take a lifetime to clean these up, maybe several.
There's so much to be done. Where do we start?
Welcome to the greatest show on the planet!
We're bringing the circus to the circus.
Cyclone!
You three released a giant saber-toothed tiger. We're gonna need your shrink ray, Ray.
I'm not particularly fond of that name.
Rip has been hiding something from us. There's a greater evil coming. Tell me what we're facing here.
You and your sorry excuse for a team could never handle it.
Welcome back, Kuasa.
We're a team of outcasts and misfits. We can handle it. How is surprised that you people haven't managed to kill yourselves yet.
Day's still young.
This is amazing! Remember, legends never die.
I hear the Titanic had amazing food.
I refuse to set foot on the Titanic. Whoever built that ship ought to be shot.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel to see more from DC's Legends of Tomorrow.